The night arrives with a weight that feels larger than time itself. The stadium stands like a glowing monument carved out of anticipation. Every seat is filled with eyes that refuse to blink. Every breath feels shared across nations that have waited. Years for this moment, Portugal walks into the light with calm certainty. A team shaped by ambition and experience. A team carrying a legacy that refuses to fade. And at the center of it all stands Cristiano Ronaldo, a presence that bends attention. Without asking for it, Croatia enters with silence that feels like discipline. A team built on resilience and belief, forged through battles that tested every limit. They do not rush, they do not tremble. They simply arrive as if pressure is something they have already defeated before. The whistle has not sounded yet, but the match has already begun inside the minds of everyone watching. Portugal begins with control. Short passes that move like quiet signals of intent. João Felix drifts between lines, searching for space that does not yet exist. Bernardo Silva moves like thought turning into motion. Bruno Fernandes scans the field like a strategist reading invisible patterns. Croatia answers with structure. Luka Modric stands at the center of rhythm and intelligence. Every touch he makes feels like he is rewriting the pace of the world. Mateo Kovacic drives forward with controlled energy. The midfield becomes a chessboard where every move carries consequence. The first surge comes from Portugal. A quick combination on the right side. The ball moves faster now. The stadium reacts like it has felt the shift in temperature. A cross is delivered. It rises through the air like a question searching for an answer. Croatia clears it, under pressure, but the warning is real. Croatia responds immediately. A long pass breaks through midfield. The transition is sharp and sudden. Andrej Kramaric moves into space. The shot follows. It is blocked. The rhythm of the match locks into place. Fast moments followed by controlled pauses, each side testing the other without revealing everything. Portugal builds again. Ruben Dias steps forward from defense with authority. The ball moves through lines with increasing confidence. Ronaldo watches, every movement with quiet calculation. He does not chase the game. He waits for it to come to him. Croatia holds shape with patience. Josko Gvardiol stands firm at the back. Every challenge is met with timing that feels precise and fearless. Dominik Livakovic organizes the defense with sharp focus. A mistake in midfield creates the first real danger. Portugal intercepts. The ball moves quickly into open space. Bruno Fernandes sees it instantly. A pass is released with perfect timing. Ronaldo begins his run. The stadium changes sound. It is not just movement. It is expectation becoming physical. Ronaldo accelerates into space. The defenders chase, but the moment belongs to him. One touch to control, one step to adjust, one strike. The ball flies toward goal. Livakovic dives. It is saved. The stadium exhales in disbelief. Croatia survives the first true moment of danger, but Portugal has now awakened. The pressure increases. Pass after pass builds momentum. Croatia is forced deeper into its own half. Modric drops back to stabilize rhythm. But Portugal is now pressing with intensity. Bernardo Silva finds space on the edge of the box. A quick turn opens a shooting lane. The strike comes. It is deflected. The ball loops dangerously. Croatia clears. Again, the match is no longer cautious. It is alive with urgency. Croatia tries to respond through structure. A slow build-up begins. Modric dictates tempo with calm intelligence. A pass breaks the first line of pressure. Kramaric turns and drives forward. A shot follows from distance. It rises over the bar. The crowd reacts with a wave of sound. No goal yet, but the energy is shifting constantly. Portugal pushes again. João Cancelo moves high on the right side. The overlap creates space. A cross comes. Into the box. Ronaldo jumps. The header is powerful. Livakovic reacts instantly. He saves again. The Croatian goalkeeper stands firm like a final barrier between ambition and reality. Portugal now feels closer. The rhythm is building towards something. Inevitable, Croatia answers with a rare counter-attack. Perisic breaks forward with pace. The ball moves quickly into dangerous territory. A cross arrives, a touch in the box, a shot follows. Blocked at the last moment, both teams are now fully engaged. In battle, time begins to stretch. Every possession feels heavier. Every pass feels like it carries consequence. Then it happens, a loose ball in midfield. Portugal reacts first. Bruno Fernandes sees the opening before anyone else. A pass is threaded. Forward, Ronaldo moves. This time there is no hesitation, no delay, only instinct shaped by years of experience. He receives the ball inside the box. One defender closes in. Another arrives too late. Ronaldo strikes. The ball explodes toward goal. The net shakes. Silence breaks into eruption. Portugal leads. Cristiano Ronaldo stands still for a moment, then turns toward the crowd. The stadium becomes a wave of sound and emotion. Croatia does not collapse. It responds. Modric raises his hand and calls for calm. The team resets. The structure returns. A long spell of possession follows. Croatia moves the ball with patience, searching for openings, waiting for Portugal to lose shape. Portugal defends with discipline. Ruben Dias organizes the back line. Every interception becomes a statement of resistance. A dangerous moment arrives. A cross into the box. A header from Croatia. It is saved. Diogo Costa reacts with sharp instinct. The match remains balanced but tense. Croatia increases pressure. Midfield battle intensifies. Every duel becomes a fight for control of the game itself. Portugal begins to counter with speed. Rafael Leao enters space on the left. His movement stretches the Croatian defense. A pass arrives. He shoots wide the stadium. Reacts with rising tension. Halftime approaches with Portugal ahead, but nothing secure. The whistle brings temporary silence. Players walk off, knowing the second half will decide everything. The second half begins with renewed intensity. Croatia steps forward immediately. They refuse to wait. Modric dictates rhythm with calm authority. Kovacic drives forward. The tempo increases. A shot from distance forces a save. Portugal clears under pressure. The match now feels tighter, every moment more dangerous. Then the last, Croatia begins to find rhythm. Perisic moves into attacking space. A cross arrives dangerously. A header follows. It misses narrowly. Portugal responds immediately. Ronaldo drops deeper to receive the ball. He turns and releases. A pass that opens space. João Felix runs into it. The shot comes, saved again. Livakovic continues to stand between Croatia and collapse, but pressure is building. Portugal wins a corner. The ball is delivered into the box. Chaos follows. A shot is blocked. On the line, the stadium cannot believe it. Croatia clears again. The match now feels like it is moving toward breaking point. Every tackle feels sharper. Every pass feels faster. Every mistake feels fatal. Then Croatia strikes. A quick transition. Modric finds space. A pass breaks the line. Kramaric receives it. He turns inside the box. The shot comes goal. The stadium erupts in Croatian celebration. The match is level. Portugal stands still for a moment in disbelief. The balance of power has shifted. Again. Now everything is open. Both teams push forward with urgency. No side is willing to settle for control. Portugal attacks through the wings. Croatia counters through the center. The match becomes a storm of movement and pressure. Ronaldo waits. Again for his moment. He is always waiting. A cross comes into the box. He rises. The header is saved. Croatia clears under pressure. Time begins to slip faster. Every attack now feels like it could decide everything. Portugal builds again. Bruno Fernandes finds space. A shot comes from distance. It is blocked. Croatia counterattacks immediately. Perisic drives forward. A pass is released into space. The shot comes, saved. Diogo Costa keeps Portugal alive. The final minutes arrive with unbearable tension. Both teams are exhausted, but neither stops. Then the moment breaks open. A long ball from midfield, a defensive hesitation, a loose touch. Ronaldo reacts instantly. He accelerates into space. The defense cannot recover. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. The stadium holds its breath. He strikes. The net explodes. Portugal leads again. Ronaldo turns toward the crowd with pure emotion. The roar from the stadium becomes unstoppable. Croatia now throws everything forward. There is no structure left, only urgency. A final attack builds. The ball crosses into the box. A header rises. It is saved. The rebound falls. Cleared. Portugal survives. The referee checks the clock. Seconds remain. Croatia sends one last ball forward. It is intercepted. The whistle blows. Portugal wins. The stadium erupts in Portuguese celebration. Croatia falls in exhaustion after a battle that demanded everything. Cristiano Ronaldo stands at the center of the field, under lights that feel softer now. A reminder that greatness is not only measured in moments of victory, but in presence that shapes entire matches. This was not just a game. It was pressure and patience colliding into history. It was experience meeting resistance. It was football at its most emotional and most relentless. And as the stadium slowly empties, the echoes remain, a reminder that nights like this never truly end. They only become memory that refuses to fade.